last class, we got the spawner to work, we got a boost to work, we played around with the enemy, the player movement and control, um, increasing the difficulty, spawning new enemies based upon that. We're able to win and lose our game. We don't need that. We have our boost movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little bit of time with the enemy today. Notes for myself that I may have left from last class. Don't see it. Alright, cool. Good. So let's start out with the enemy. And what we're going to do is, first of all, allow the enemy to see another enemy. So what we have here is fire at the player. Okay, that's what we'll do. Okay, no, we don't have that in here at all. So we have fire at the player. So if it sees the player, it'll fire. Or more specifically, if the ray hits the player, then it's going to fire. What we're going to do allow it to kind of see a friend and move out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go back up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast a ray. We already should have one here. So ray cast, hit, up, hit. Hit, down, hit. So what we're going to do if we have a down hit or up hit, and we're not worried about the back. All the way here. Oh, that's right, I just have it in here. Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm going to copy some of this for right now. So what we're going to do is let's create a couple more vectors. We'll create up, transform up, forward, down, and this will be negative transform up. And what we're going to end up doing, I can't use this. I can copy some of the syntax there so I don't have to completely retype everything again. But what I'm going to do is, let's say we use down. Oh, no, let's use up. And we're going to change this to, let's say, 10. And we're going to use our up hit in our raycast. So okay, that sounds weird. So what we're going to do is, if we have this, then what we're going to do now, this will become a problem. And probably what I will have to do is use all of these to tell this not to do this. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to use our speed down. And as we're doing that, if we're up, let's say we see an enemy, this is our ray, we see an enemy, it hits as it goes up, we want to move our enemy down a little bit. So what we're going to do is, let's create some variables. Float amount to move down, and then float to move up. And let's say we'll make these both, 5. An arbitrary number that we can refine later. Alright, so what we're going to do, if we have this, then we're just going to say transform dot position is equal to a new vector 3. Our vector 3 will be transform dot position dot x. Actually, we're going to do a vector 3 lerp. Vector 3 lerp. And what we're going to do for our first position is transform dot position, where we're currently. Now we got to put in where we want to go. So if I'm moving down, I could, let's go ahead and do this. Let's create a new, not new, let's create a vector 3, move down, pos is equal to a new vector 3, transform dot position dot x, transform dot position dot y, plus or minus amount to move down, and transform dot position dot z. And then what we're going to do here is it's going to go to its move down position, and then how fast it's going to move is going to be time dot time. And there we go. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to copy this, and we're going to switch this to down. We're going to switch this to down hit, and we're going to do the same thing, except we're going to name this move up position. And these two positions can change. I just use the same number to start off with, time dot time. Now, what I would need to do is say that if all of these are null, if all my hits are null, then we go back to this. So what I'm going to do I also need to put in what is our condition to do this. So if up hit dot collider dot game object dot tag is equal to enemy, then we do all of this cool stuff here, and then copy it. Same thing, we do all this cool stuff here, and then we hit build. Now, what I would need to do is, this is only set to my damp. What I can do is, let's say here, else, and then like say if, let's say if forward, not forward, if, what can't we do? Okay, if hit is equal to null, or up hit is equal to null, or down hit is equal to null. Then we go back to our speed down. Let's do collider not game object. All right, let's test it. Alright, so it is working. I am getting a null exception here. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so it's here where we're getting this. So I am going to get rid of this part right here right now. And let's see something. Let's see if we can I'm pretty sure they're going to override one another, but let's do this. So yes, it is working. The other thing I want to do before we get too far of this is also if it sees another enemy, I also want it to slow down as well too. Now here we run into some issues where it's not a smooth transition. It's going pretty fast. Let's see if we can use our speed damp. Well, actually, we have no, we can't use them out to move. Let's see if we use time dot delta time. Not for that. That's better. We're getting a little bit more smoother kind of transition. So one, it just is another thing to keep the enemies from running into each other. And we're getting an error here. Oh, and that's right. So here, this is down hit and I'm using up hit. So let's fix that. And let's do this again. All right, and let's do one more. So let's say if the enemy is it's not what I want. If the enemy is run, let's say you're right behind an enemy, a fellow enemy, and you want it to move faster. So let's do that as well. So make cast hit. Back hit. And also, let's just create some debugs for this as well, and then do that. Back. Okay. And let's go ahead and finish this. So what we're going to do, if this is back, back hit, we don't have to we don't have to transform its position. We just have to say, well, if I get hit in the back, then we're going to speed up. And let's say we speed up by 2. That might be too fast. But all I'm trying to do is minimize. It's still going to happen, but I'm just trying to minimize how many times the enemies go into each other. That's all I'm doing. And there we go. So what? Because the shorten it is just based upon your debug. So if I want this to be somewhat similar to the length that I'm looking for, I just have to go in my debug and change it. You have to turn on your gizmos. If you don't, then it's not going to show. I mean, we could do something where it's, what's the word I'm looking for? Where it is, I forgot my train of thought.